Hello and welcome to a big update. I think part one of the big update between kind of June and August 2022, where I didn't really get much chance to edit videos because I've just been racing around everywhere, moving from Berlin to Sweden, packing up the studio, being on the roof, finishing one room in the Gatehouse, and lots of other stuff which is all coming up, and you'll have to watch to the end if you want to see it all. Anyway, please subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see what we've been up to. Alright, I've rejigged the solar kiln, so everything is now strapped down because the rocks that I had on top before weren't really heavy enough. So now that should all be nice and super flat. You live and learn. And now I'm gonna cut down these amazing pieces of oak to make worktops for these metal work tables that I'm building. Sorry, I didn't film any of that. It's too hot and I'm on my own. All on my own. This is made out of just steel tubes with these scaffolding connectors, which are pretty cool. And this is some of the oak boards from the solar kiln, which are kind of almost dry, like 12%. I think they should be okay for this. And I took them around to my friend Isaac's massive planer in his workshop last night, and he planed them for me, so they look absolutely beautiful and smooth. And then we jointed the edges so they are kind of pretty much perfectly flat. And yeah, but I think what I'm going to do, because they're all a little kind of weird angles, I'm going to just sit it on here, figure out my reference points to the frame, and then I'm going to cut them down, the boards, cut them down a bit, certainly the long edges, I think, and then I will make a border trim out of some of this other oak that I have, like that. It might rain today, so this is a good thing to do when it's going to rain. Gatehouse. Very smooth. It's extremely smooth. So it's kind of like sanding and oiling at the same time. Cool. Have you had your oak tablet this morning, Father? Oh, they're too hard to swallow. Right, so there's the hole. That fills up. What should we do with it? Fast forward to that being finished. I still need to do a few little bits, just trim the bottoms off.
Done?
Pretty much. Sorry, I'm not doing so much narration on this so far. Don't know why I'm always apologising. Anyway, we are making good progress here. Nearly halfway up the little triangle. And I think that's going to be about all of the old wood used. So then on Monday I'm picking up the new stuff, which from the sawmill, which is going to be larch, tongue and groove, which is going to do this wall and all of these walls everywhere else. Not sure what we're going to do on the ceiling yet, but we'll figure that out. So there you go. All right, going to have some lunch now. So we thought we would start scaffolding the first barn so that we could work on the roof. Yeah, this was ages ago, but we just thought we'd put it up just to have a little change of scene. And for the most part, it was pretty simple. Bit of jigging around with the sloping ground there, but we figured it out. Meanwhile, over here in the Gatehouse, it's a hive of activity. Petta's here, adding the second layer of insulation to the walls. I'm starting with the new larch cladding that we picked up the other day from the sawmill and cut ourselves through the tongue and groove machine. So yeah, I'm going to start putting up the internal walls here. And in this other room, the office or storeroom as it's now called, Michael and Paul are here.
Hey.
Cladding the last wall of this room. So then this room will be almost done except for the floor. Wiring's all done in this room, so it's looking good. And there's my laser level. I can just catch it in the light. Pretty cool. First thing I'm going to do is fix this gnarly step here, which is the base of the old wall that used to be here back in the day. And I'm going to use whatever little offcuts we have left of this Douglas fir. I'll build a nice face piece along there. Maybe I could use a piece of oak actually. Could be good. Either way, I'm going to have to do some planing and stuff. Yeah, I'll see what I can find. Here we go. It's I ended up planing this last piece a bit because it was a bit thicker than the others, so it looks a bit newer, but I think this will all be painted in the end, this floor. So yeah, that's this little platform is done and ready to paint. So now I will build this wall here, the larch on one side. I'll just run down here, get this done, and yeah, Petta has nearly finished the second layer of insulation here. Paul and Michael have done pretty well in here, halfway up this wall, looking very good. Yeah, Sweet. I hope this does go a bit grey. Well, it looks good anyway. We're making progress here. Putting up the beautiful larch walls. It's a lovely day. It's 9:30 a.m. on Friday the 17th, 18th of June, something like that. And yeah, we're making progress here. Okay, so this is like nearly done, this wall. My favourite piece is up here. Super good, such a beautiful day. So now I'm just gonna cut in this top stuff because we haven't quite finished putting all the wires in yet. So we're leaving all the walls open at the back for now, so that you can still trace all the wiring. I almost prefer it on the back, slightly rougher. I think we're going to do the inside of the roofs in the barns over there. I think maybe we'll leave it kind of rough because it looks so cool. Anyway, there you go. Okay, this wall has had its second layer of insulation, and I'm just doing this one, which Michael is patching up the hole that was here. Yeah, so this is nearly a room, nearly. Look at that, Michael has patched up that hole. You'd never know there was ever a hole there. This room is very, very close now. Almost too close. Yeah. All the wiring is done as well. Didn't film that either, sorry. We did that last night. Me and the electrician. There's a lovely orange cable there. Yeah, anyway. So all the wiring's done, so now we can just crack on. Do all the walls. So this room is kind of done now, except for the ceiling and the floor. But it's looking very, well, alpine, I guess. But this will all kind of mellow down, this colour, because it's larch. And once the floor's painted here and stuff, and the walls are painted, and there's a semicircular love nest in the corner. A piano here maybe, little work area. Massive. His legs are amazing. So in half an hour or so, a massive truck is going to arrive and fill this entire thing with wood fibre insulation. So we've cleared the whole barn. It's looking very nice and big and empty now, without all that junk everywhere. So we're going to do a quick trip to the dump down the road, empty the trailer of all the crap, and then my new jack trolley thing and the tractor are going to help us unload all this stuff. There's the Gatehouse. Shit. There's some wind vapor and vapor paper. That rhymes. There's the workshop. And there is the insulation. Well, that's a third of the insulation that we need for the entire... Actually, that's a quarter of the insulation that we need for the entire thing. This barn here will need twice as much as that. Which, when you see it in here, you kind of makes sense, really. It's going to be 3 layers of each of those slabs on this roof. So I guess if you split that down into 3-layer slices, it would fill, I don't know, it seems like that would fill the whole barn, actually, if that was just 3 slab layers. Anyway, we'll see. That was good fun in the tractor. Okay, well, this is the last evening of this trip. The sun is out, well, kind of out. Beautiful, warm day. And yeah, we've made extremely good progress this trip. The walls are nearly done in the gatehouse, upstairs as well. The wiring is done. Elsa's office is done. It just needs the sockets putting on and the floor putting down. I know that quite a few of you really liked these doors that I made, but they are kind of warping quite a lot, so I think we have to change them. So that's maybe something we'll do next time. Anyway, this is actually my last trip kind of on my own, because we are going to move here in 2 weeks for real. So yeah, we will be able to do a lot more videos, because it won't just be me here on these building missions. We will have the whole family here. So I'm going to set up my temporary studio in Elsa's office, and yeah, I'll be able to do a lot more videos, and I won't have to do the cooking every day as well, so I won't be so tired, because that's basically what happens when I'm here working. Is at the end of the day, we're all just so exhausted, and the idea of sitting down and editing videos is just a little too much. But yeah, if I didn't have to cook as well, then yeah, maybe. Anyway, whatever, we'll see. I'm just waffling again. So, thank you very much for your support. Sorry the videos have been a little less frequent, but we will pick it up properly when we move here properly in 2 weeks. Yeah, lots of things on the menu. We're going to do the barn roofs starting in the beginning of July. Finish off this gatehouse. It's really going to start taking shape. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in July.